Righty then. Everything should be recording properly. Sorry, just setting this up. Audio should be good, so it's like because last time I played this, the audio was really loud, so I'm trying to make sure that it's not overwhelming to the ears or anything. But I'm back from vacation. I just went to California for the weekend, so I'm here. I'm able to stream again. I'm gonna try to get through a good chunk of this tonight. I'm falling behind on a lot of stuff because it's like I still need to finish my Garden Story playthrough. I still need to finish the Ori playthrough. I still need to play through some of the Rusty Lake games. I'm like falling behind schedule. I was like 4 months ahead of schedule. I was almost 5 months, and now I'm like 2 months ahead of schedule. So I need to get on top of stuff. But I wanted to play this right now. It's like I was gonna play through like the Messenger as well, but I just didn't feel like playing that tonight. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm not good with intros, so let's just jump right into it.
May you be snatched away from this place. You shall no more dare to deceive, persecute, and torment. As smoke is driven away, as wax melts before the fire, so shall you be driven away, unclean spirit.
What's going on?
Silence! Now answer true. Are you demon, man, or woman?
Last time I did a woman because that's what the coin toss did. What the hell are you talking about?
Damn it! No! Just answer!
Do as he says. Unless you want a broken wrist.
I want a broken wrist. I'm a man.
Demon! Your power over his mind is waning. Release him now! Release him before I am forced to destroy you! Remember! You are human! Remember! Tell us, before the demon regains control, your name. Tell us your name. Did you hear that, evil spirit? He knows himself. He is yours no longer. Now your past. Tell me something about your past. Your profession. Quick.
Last time I did, I think, an actor. So let's go with a police officer this time.
Yes! He's beginning to remember. Sworn to protect the innocent from those who would do them harm. Inside you is a spirit who will destroy many unless you stop it. Do your duty one last time. Fight it! Remember who you are!
Okay, Mufasa.
Remember!
Staten Island, Club Eternox, 1 year ago. It was about a year and a half ago, though.
Alright, this is the place. Just one thing before we get going. I want you to take point. You think you're ready?
Me? I'm flattered.
Cut it out, will you? I'm not joking. I know this looks routine, just a bunch of goth kids getting high and causing trouble, but something doesn't smell right. And by that, I mean the uniform who called it in. According to dispatch, it was Franco Marino.
Marino, really?
I know. I'm as surprised as you are. Just do your job. Get statements, talk to Marino about what happened. After that, we'll see if there's anything worth talking about. Well, after you, partner.
Ready then. The bouncer holds the tide of goth kids at bay.
Sorry, club's closed for now. You want in, you'll have to wait.
I hear there's been some sort of problem?
Yeah, something like that. You the cops? I need to see some proof of something before I can let you in.
It's your show, partner. Do what you gotta do.
Okay. Oh, top of screen.
Looks legit. About time you guys showed up. The natives here are getting a bit restless. You want to talk to Mrs. Norris? She's inside.
Could you tell me what went down here?
I didn't see much. I was out here checking for fake IDs when that cop ran inside and saved the day. By the time I knew what was happening, it was over.
What do you mean, save the day?
Yeah, as in he saved lives and stopped the bad guys. It was like Bruce Lee or something. Anyway, you can go in.
Bruce Lee, huh?
Whatever. Just do what you gotta do so we can reopen. And give that cop in there a raise, will you? He was a damn hero.
Okay.
Are you two the police detectives?
That's us.
Good. I'm Alana Loris. I own this place. Officer Marino's in the back room, along with the 3 idiots who started this mess.
This is really loud and I can't adjust it. Before I go in, can you tell me what you saw?
Sure, I can tell you. It was something else. Anyway, here's what happened. These 3 kids pulled out knives. These long silver switchblade things. I swear to God, I thought it was gonna be a bloodbath. But then that Officer Marino stormed in. I swear, it was like something out of a Bruce Lee movie.
Bruce Lee, huh? The guy outside said the same thing.
Well, it's true. He fought them all 3 of them. Disarmed them and put them all in cuffs. Then he dragged them all to the back room.
How'd those knives get past the bouncer?
We don't frisk here, detective. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Those kids, they're regulars here. They come here and get wild, but they're good kids.
They always are.
I can't imagine why they'd do something like this. Anyway, they're in the VIP room back there. I guess you need a statement from all of them. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay.
Hey, you good to fly solo? I want to talk to the owner for a bit longer.
No problem, Vicky. I'm on it.
Thanks. When this is done, first round's on me. Look, I know I'm being a bit unorthodox, but trust me, okay? You're doing great.
Sir?
Officer Marino, are you alright?
I'm fine, Detective. Never better. I guess you want to know what happened? I was doing my rounds. I was just passing by, and I heard screams from inside. I ran in, I found these 3 armed with knives and prepared to attack innocent civilians. So I disarmed them and cuffed them.
You did that all by yourself.
Yeah, all by myself. Ask around, get everyone's statements. They'll back me up.
Okay. I should probably read the
I don't know what
little
came over me.
things.
I don't do stuff like this. But that cop stopped us. It was like a Bruce Lee movie.
These kids sit uncomfortably with their hands cupped behind them. They look confused and dazed.
It was like something out of a Bruce Lee movie. Wait, who's Bruce Lee?
Good question.
We couldn't fight him. He was like Bruce Lee or something.
Hey, was I interrupting anything?
Just talking to the suspects.
Yeah, suspects. So, Marino, you got a pretty good caller here. 3 of them, in fact.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm just curious about one thing. These 3 are all restrained. Police issue cuffs, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny thing. The standard officer's kit only has 2 pairs of handcuffs. So, I just gotta know, where'd the 3rd pair come from?
I'd like to know that too.
See that, Franco? You got us both so puzzled. You got an answer for us?
Yeah, I, took an extra.
That was lucky. You didn't need 3 cuffs when you took down that mugger yesterday, just the 1. Or what about those 2 deli robbers the day before that? You only needed 2 cuffs then. But today, you take down 3 bad guys, and you just happen to have 3 pairs of cuffs.
What's going on, Marino?
Nothing, I'm just doing my job.
Your job. Right. All the suspects in all those crimes, they all had perfect records before you arrested them. And speaking of records, what about yours? You've had an unremarkable career up until this week. Care to explain this sudden shift in direction?
I've been reading.
Reading? What, like self-help or something?
Or something. I did a great job here, Detective Santina. It was like something out of a Bruce Lee movie. You should recommend me for a promotion.
Yeah, good job, Marino. Never knew you were such a badass. I'll just go call this in.
What the hell?
Funny you should say that. I often wondered if this book came from hell. I don't even care anymore. For 10 years I've been the bottom of the totem pole, the butt of everyone's jokes. I tried to get ahead, really, I tried. But nobody ever gave me a damn chance.
And what's with the Jedi mind tricks?
It was the only way. Here, let me show you.
Try it. Just try it.
Fuck. Okay. Look, I'll kick it over to you. Just put the gun down. Take it. Just take it. I don't even know what I'm doing with that thing.
And then he shoots everyone, right?
I had no choice, you understand? I've been stuck in this uniform for 10 years. 10 years! I can't take it anymore! Then I found that book. What would you do?
I had a feeling he was gonna do that.
Dude, what the hell?
Because I remember the other scenario.
Damn it, do something! She's totally dazed. She's not saying a word. What the hell is going on? What about the kids? Are the kids okay?
And she got shot in the arm. Plot armor.
Your chosen vessel remembers. You are no longer welcome, wicked spirit. The hands you control will no longer do your bidding. In the name of myself, my witness, and the soul whom you hold captive, I cast you out! Gotcha.
Too much.
Eli.
Hold on. Judging by the view, you're somewhere in Brooklyn. Nowhere near your beat on Staten Island.
Stand back.
Jeez, Mandy, put that sword away. The spirit is gone. That guy's harmless.
Could you put that sword down and tell me what just happened?
See? He doesn't even remember how he got here. Looks like his memory got scrambled during the exorcism.
Scrambled.
What? It happens.
How many times do you deal with possessions?
I apologize for the threat. It has been a long night. Please, come with us, and we will explain everything.
How about you tell me right here?
Because I am cold, soaking wet, and I have been outdoors all night. However, if you want to stay up here, you are welcome to.
Look, we've had a rough night. Go easy on us, okay? Just come on downstairs. When you're ready, we'll explain everything.
Okay.
We're the good guys. Honest.
I really like the voice acting in this game. It's like, it's really well done. Yikers.
Do take your time. Soak it all in.
Even though it's like, yeah, I know the twist and whatnot, but even as like a demon or a human, what psychopath would do this? It's absolutely like horrifying. At least the rain is keeping the crowds away. Oh, I can't actually look at the stuff. A large mass of debris blocks the front door. He looks slightly green. He is obviously uncomfortable being here. You can relate. If she is affected by the carnage around her, she gives no sign.
So, how is that memory of yours? Anything spring to mind?
No, I don't remember anything.
A small mercy, perhaps. For you, at least. These innocents of the city who I have sworn to protect, were destroyed by your hands.
By me? That's impossible.
I think you'll find your definition of impossible is about to change. You were possessed by some kind of demon. It made you do things.
You do not remember? 1 year ago, you slaughtered those police officers. And those teenagers.
Wait, Vicky? Franco? Those kids? I killed them all?
Your body did, if that's what you mean. That club's been a condemned site ever since. The story was top news for weeks. Every district in the city was searching for you.
As were we. And it is fortunate that we found you first. These people on the floor, torn apart using your bare hands. The
Exactly.
rain washed away
What
most of the blood from
psychopath
your
does
hands,
that?
But it will always be
Exactly
there,
my point.
whether you can see it or not.
This is horrible.
It is good that you think this way. The demon who possessed you.
Well, I just noticed
It
the
would
girl
not.
on the wall.
Listen to me. These feelings you've got right now, the guilt, the anger, hold on to that. It means you're human. You'll need that going forward.
It's
Speaking of
interesting.
going,
Yeah, we need to scoot. Did you put up a veil, Mondana?
I did. And it will confuse the police long enough for us to get away, but we should not tarry.
Okay. I don't need to talk to him. Because they probably have nothing to say other than, we need to
Fresh air
go.
at last.
A padlock. Of course. Can you pry it off?
I am tired, Eli. My strength ebbed hours ago. Perhaps he can help us. Could you find something to pry this off?
Yeah, anything big or heavy should do.
Right. By the way, I want to mention, I'm gonna make every like character or whatever survive until the very end. Last time I did that, it's like some of the people got tired or whatever, so I'm just going to make sure everyone makes it to the very end. Trash, trash, and more trash. There's a pipe in there. Copper wire. Okay. Oh, there's a pipe. I need to spare this guy.
This place, much has changed.
Creature, who are you and what is your purpose here?
Purpose? You invited me.
You're mistaken.
I was summoned across the void by you.
I say again, you are mistaken. You know I speak the truth.
I know what you are, Jin Child. I know you cannot speak false.
I didn't mean to do that.
Nevertheless, a beacon appeared. A path was formed. I merely followed it.
Wait, what is...
Nobody here has done such a thing.
That might not be entirely true.
What is the point of the pipe? Please tell me I didn't just kill him.
That was creatively done.
Yeah. Nice work.
What the hell is this
We
thing?
cannot say for sure. This creature is from across the void. There are so many that they defy categorization.
It's a ligamental.
A what?
It's made up of ligaments and sinew. It fits.
Very well. This creature is a ligamental.
Okay, he survived. Good.
So such agony. What manner of pain is this?
About 10,000 volts.
It hurts, unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Please, I got hit by lightning 20 minutes ago.
It's
Don't be such
not
a
been
baby.
20 minutes.
That stench. It can't be. You, a demon spawn? On this plane?
There was a demon inside me, but not anymore.
The corruption is still thick within you. Why do you come here to torment me?
There is no demon. I got rid of it.
You are a fool. The corruption lingers.
Creature, you are
It's a
at
nice
our
tease.
mercy. Return home through the void at once.
You know I cannot. I used all my energy to get here. I will not survive the return journey without food. I must feed on human flesh. In this world, nothing...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God dang it. Nothing else will sustain me. Sorry. I accidentally right-clicked. What about the dead bodies inside?
What? That's... Ugh.
Does the demon spawn speak true? There is meat inside this building?
Yes. Yes, there is. Slaughtered only hours ago.
Fresh meat. That is perfect. Let me consume my fill, and I will leave you in peace.
I do not think I can do that. It would draw too much attention. The police are bound to notice.
Not to mention the victims inside are innocent. They have families, loved ones. They'll want closure.
I am innocent too, mageling. You summoned me. I merely answered. Would you kill me just for that?
It speaks true, Eli. What is your decision?
Wait, you're putting this on me?
Yes.
I'm not the one that has to cut that thing's throat. I can't decide that for you.
Let him feed.
Yes. It is the most practical solution.
Ugh, I'm gonna be sick.
Rise, creature. Eat your fill and be gone. Are you finished?
Please, please, please be finished.
Yes. I believe I can make the return journey and survive. Thanks be to you, Genchild, mage, demon spawn. I shan't trouble you again.
Goodbye, sir. We'll see you later down the line.
It is done. It is over.
Thank God. Let's get out of here.
All in all, this was eventful.
Yeah, eventful.
We did fine work this night.
We all did.
Agreed. You showed immense fortitude, especially for one in your situation.
So can I go home now?
Yeah. About that.
Let me. 1 year has passed since your possession. You were wanted by the police for many violent crimes.
I'm sorry, but your days as a cop are over.
Indeed. Although you can serve in another way. The demon that infested you, that creature we just defeated, mere taste of what is out there.
And they just keep coming. We need manpower. Look, you saw us in action tonight. It's obvious we need all the help we could get.
Just as it is obvious your old life is gone. But we can help. We can give you a new identity, a new life, a new purpose.
Normally there's a vetting process, but you more than proved yourself tonight.
So, what say you? Will you join us?
Count me in.
Thank God. Some new blood at last. Sorry. That sounded much less creepy in my head.
We are all tired. We can find suitable sleeping arrangements back at our headquarters.
Sleeping sounds great. By the way, my name's Eli. This is Mandana.
Welcome to the Unavowed, my friend. Trust me, your life will never be the same.
You right. Right. A whole pot of espresso just for you. Somehow it's always hot. I love that. Well, can I not actually drink any of it? Boo. Outside, you can see the hustle of downtown nightlife on the street below. Alright. Wait. There's certainly some eclectic reading matter in this bookcase. A framed photograph hangs on the wall. An old photo of yourself and Vicky in front of your squad car. How did this get here? Good question. A tiny twin bed. Small, but you slept like a rock. I sleep on a twin bed. It's not comfortable, but it works just fine. A faded old poster of a heavy metal band. Axis of Weevil. Nice. A scratched up violin and bow. This silver crucifix might be useful if vampires are real. This rusted sword looks like it might break if you cough loudly. Okay. Yeah, let's head down. That is wild. Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target.
You are awake. Did you sleep well?
I had some odd dreams.
Yes. That is quite normal from what I am told. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all.
You came out of a bottle. I'm not freaking out. I'm processing it okay.
I believe you might be right, especially if last night is any indication. I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions. Please do not disturb those.
I didn't mean to click on
It took
those.
centuries to arrange them just the way I like them.
I meant to actually click on you.
Yes?
Can we talk about the Unavowed?
Certainly. What is your question?
What does the Unavowed do exactly?
We are peacekeepers. We protect the mundane world from the threats of the supernatural. We help who we can, destroy ones we must, and recruit those who are willing. With you, I suppose we did all three.
How long has the Unavowed been around?
As a whole, for thousands of years. But the New York branch is only 400 years old. As long as there is need of us, we will be here.
How come I've never heard of you before?
We do not exactly advertise our presence. We prefer it that way. But the truth is, the last century has seen a diminishing need for our services. Things have certainly changed.
Changed?
Yes. Supernatural threats have been escalating. It happened so suddenly, we were caught unprepared. We had become complacent. We have not been recruiting. You are the first new recruit in decades. The first of many, we hope.
Let's talk about something else.
I will do my best to answer.
I have some questions about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
So, you are a genie?
The term is Jinn. And yes, on my father's side. And no, I do not grant wishes.
Boo! How long have you been with the Unavowed?
When was this city founded? 1624. Yes, I was just a child, but it was around that time.
You are 400 years old?
418. No, 19. My birthday was last month. It is difficult to keep track, but Father always remembers. I will do my best.
Right. Can you tell me about Eli?
Eli is my partner, and a dear, dear friend. We have saved each other's lives more often than we can count. You and he have much in common. He was once mundane, like yourself. I would recommend asking him about his transition. It might help with your own.
About last night.
Last night, yes. You gave us quite the chase. We know nothing about the demon that was inside you, but it was a wily thing.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
You hurt nobody. Your demon hurt several. It was taunting us, dancing just out of our reach, slaughtering whomever it could. But we got it in the end. Regardless of what happens next, we stopped it. We can all take comfort in that.
But he's out there somewhere.
Last night, we know it, but we can all...
Oh, okay. I thought there might have been something different since it didn't go away. There's a photo of me in my room. Who put it there?
I do not know. I am not being facetious. I honestly do not know. This building has housed many agents over the centuries, and they too have been given gifts. Photographs and portraits of loved ones, precious possessions long since lost. We do not question it. We merely accept it and be thankful for it.
I'll leave you to it. Well, let's head downstairs, talk with Eli. There's also another photo here. Oh, okay. Have I seen that photo before? I feel like I haven't. I feel like I haven't seen these photos before. Maybe I just don't remember it. Or maybe it's because, like, it's a different route. I'm not entirely sure. Also, why is this running at 40 frames per second? Not entirely sure. Some precisely calculated fireball trajectories. Alright.
Hey! Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea.
Did you not see me coming in?
Hi. You settling in okay?
You're throwing fire!
You noticed. Yeah, I like to do this in my spare time. Keeps me sharp. But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight. But you'll get there. Faster than you think. Anyway,
I like Eli.
I'm sure you
He's
want
pretty
to walk
cool.
around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Could I ask you a few questions first?
I don't see why not. I know a little bit about that. What do you want to know?
What does the Unavowed do?
Well, we're sort of supernatural police. I guess you can relate to that, being a cop and all. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that.
How long has it been around?
Gosh, a really long time. Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask.
Fair.
As far as I'm concerned, we do good work. That's all that matters.
How come I've never heard of you guys before?
You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything. But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet. But they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going.
More threats? How much is a lot more?
Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway. Sure.
Curious about yourself.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
How long have you been with the Unavowed?
Since the Nixon administration. I'm, older than I look.
Just how old are you?
If you must know, I'm 92. It's the magic. Keeps me young. No surgery required.
You're 92? Really?
Yeah, it is what it is, okay? I'm a mage. We live long lives. And a story.
Fair enough. Why do you live down here?
Why do you think? Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here.
So you're a wizard, Harry?
Never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas or something. I'm a mage, with a capital M. The capital is also important. At least that's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out.
Fair enough. Doesn't that fire hurt?
Nope, kind of tingles, but that's it. It's kind of like playing with light, at least when it touches my flesh.
Clothes, though, I can burn them clear off and I won't even notice. Took about a decade and a dozen indecent exposure arrests before I managed to make my clothes fireproof.
Mundana told me you used to be mundane, like me?
Someone's been telling tales out of school, huh? I used to have a pretty normal life. Then one day I set my office on fire. With my mind. Then stuff happened and Mundana found me. She brought me here. The rest is, well, history.
Stuff happened?
Yep.
What kind of stuff happened?
I bared my soul enough for one day. Barely even know you. Let's talk about something else.
Enough about you, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
About last night.
You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. Took 4 days of concentration to prepare that stuff. I gave it everything I had.
4 days?
Well, yeah. When you deal with demons, you don't leave anything to chance. Not to mention lightning. If I hadn't prepared, it could have fried you. Not to mention me. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing. I know the creature was technically blameless, but I'm still not sure we made the right call.
Oh, we did.
Still, I suppose it's too late now.
Guys, he'll come back and help us later on. Could I ask you about some of the pictures on your walls?
Look, I really wanted to get some practice in. Maybe next time.
So this is like all like unique and new to this route anyways. A photo appeared on my wall. Do you know how it got there?
You too, huh? Wasn't long after I joined up that my first photo appeared. Scared the hell out of me. It's something to do with this building. It wants you to remember who you are. Don't think about it too hard.
Who you were.
I've been here 50 years and I still don't know how it works.
Okay,
Right.
I'll leave you to it.
See you around.
I keep accidentally skipping through the dialogue, so I apologize that that's happening. ProZD man.
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you?
It's like when I first played this like years ago at this point, like way before I played through my first playthrough for the channel. It's like I had no idea who he was. So I think I might have seen like videos here and there, like maybe like Vines or something, but I had no idea who this guy was, but I really liked his voice. Now I know who he is, and I really enjoy his work here. Yes, I'm here to join the Unavowed.
Nobody joins the Unavowed, boy. We
Boy.
serve it. We are the wall against the darkness. As for me, I am Kalash. I am a Jinn of the Ancient Kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen?
It was a book. I touched it and then...
Sloppy. Such a thing would have been unthinkable once. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone.
That is fair.
Mundanes today don't know they're born. The world has gotten soft. Needs toughening up. How tough are you, new boy?
I'm a cop. I'm trained to put my life on the line if I have to.
I've read your service record. Adequate, but not exemplary. No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to adjust the music versus just the master volume, because I feel like that's gonna be a little bit better, because I feel like the music is kind of overwhelming the just the regular audio, so forgive me. A blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. Can't look at it. Ornate lamp glowing gently. This is the mom, right? Yeah, pirate. Spirits in these bottles are the drinking kind. At least you hope. Oh, I can't look at that picture up there? Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can really do here.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
Can we talk about the Unavowed?
I might know a thing or two about that.
What does the Unavowed do?
We're the wall against the darkness, the protectors of the mundane world. We might not be what we once were, but we are here, and that is all that matters.
How long has the Unavowed been around?
Nobody knows for sure, not even I. But this branch is exactly 393 years old. I know because I founded it.
How come I've never heard of the Unavowed before?
That's gratitude for you. Used to be. You mundanes would beg us for help if a cat looked at you funny. But yes, I won't deny it. Supernatural threats became fewer and further between over the last century. There was little reason for mundanes to think of us at all. But things have changed.
You founded this place?
Yes, this city was becoming a force to be reckoned with the supernatural forces to match. There was important work to be done. I volunteered, and here I am still.
Changed?
Yes. Supernatural threats have risen exponentially. It's been difficult to contain. We need to fill our ranks. You are the first in a long line of many, I hope.
Let's talk about something else.
Spit it out.
I'd like to ask you about some people we know.
I do not indulge in idle gossip. If you want to know of someone, ask them. Not
About
now.
last night.
My opinion will be given during the meeting, rest assured.
Okay, call the meeting.
Indeed. The time for waiting is past.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit he doesn't look like much, but we'll see what this life makes of him.
We were all neophytes once, Kalash.
Most of us, Mage Beckett. Most of us.
I'll just keep quiet and wait.
I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident, I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you let it feed on human corpses. What will the mundane authorities think when they find tooth marks on the victims,
The creature was both a danger and an innocent. We reached a compromise. That is all.
We'll be the ones compromised if the two of you aren't more careful.
Don't blame them. It was my idea.
That may be, but you had no authority over them. It was their choice to make.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Yes, you let the demon escape. Your mission was a failure.
They saved me. I wouldn't call that a failure.
Saving you was a side objective, nothing more.
Saving people isn't a side objective, sir.
And how many might now die because you let the demon escape?
I was
Fair
so
enough.
close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next item at hand. Your next mission.
Alright, my first mission. Woohoo!
You are correct. In more ways than you can imagine. I have detected void activity in the East Village, somewhere close to Astor Place. You are to travel there, determine the cause of the disturbance, and neutralize it.
What do you mean by neutralize?
It means do whatever it takes.
Are you sure he's ready to go out into the field so soon?
These are dangerous times. Dark forces are coming. We don't have the time for traditional training. If he isn't able to handle it immediately, we might as well kill him now. Trial by fire, sink or swim, do or die. You want to prove yourself to the Unavowed, new boy? Now is your chance. Meeting adjourned.
And he goes into the bottle.
Well, I guess that settles that.
I guess we should get going?
Yes, as soon as possible.
And I really hoped I could take the day off. Anyway, we're ready when you are.
Alright, let's do this! Mondana counts the cracks on the subway floor.
Looks like the K train is down. Again.
Astor Place. Manhattan, Astor Place. 8:30 p.m. Aw, it's 8:53. So
Still
close. Right. Looks like the building site was
Nothing here
abandoned not
waiting to
too long
kill us.
ago.
Well, the night is young. You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
There's a cop there. I'm a wanted criminal.
So there is, but you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Veil? What veil?
Yeah, it became active when you signed up with us. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
I suppose that makes sense. Better safe than sorry.
Just think of it as a perk of membership.
In a sense, the veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily, but that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Normal folks won't recognize me, but supernatural folks can? Got it.
Good. Let's keep going.
I didn't see what the description said. What happened here?
Who wants to know?
I'm a fellow cop, like you. You're Midtown South Precinct, right? I recognize the badge number prefix.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. It's been in the news, but I don't blame you if you don't read that stuff. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
This was a homeless shelter?
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital. The people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
Are you sure it was arson?
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back.
Rough night to be out.
Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me.
I'd better
I
get
don't
going.
blame you. See ya.
It's been a long time since you were in uniform. This officer wears it well, despite the rain. You've only been on a few arson cases. They've never been pretty. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, are you alright? You look a little...
Flashback. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Exactly.
Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you out of the cold. That's all you need to know.
I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Follow me in here. Just pull a
Did
William
you
Afton.
See that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think he's coming out of it.
Are you alright?
What just happened?
You blacked out, just for a minute, but...
You had a vision. We saw it as well.
A vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kickstarted your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too.
That gave me a nasty headache.
Sorry. For what it's worth, I feel completely fine.
Boo.
As do I.
See? Bright side.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here?
Starting up a newsletter for demons?
I strongly doubt that.
Yeah, everything's digital these days.
That is
Right.
true.
Enough jabbering. Let's go. Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
Alright. You can access your companion's abilities via the inventory bar. Mandana is relaxed, but moving with purpose. Her eyes are alert for any sign of trouble. And Eli casually takes in his surroundings, pausing occasionally to glare at the graffiti. Okay, so I need to use Mandana, I think her sword? There we go.
It is done. Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth.
There we go.
It smells very human in here.
Colorful graffiti explodes off the walls.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least.
These people are covered with illegible scrawls.
Is there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here? Huh. Only one bed in here.
Scrap
Yes,
of paper.
This room was designated to separate one individual from the
Password
rest.
equals heart. Empty.
Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone undesirable.
Found nothing.
So this room either belonged to a cult. What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact.
I really hate it when dialogue either gets cut off or stuff like that, where it's like, oh, I want to hear what people have to say, what these characters have to say, but I also don't want to interrupt them, but I also want to progress, so it's really tricky to get through here. Righty then. I forget what the password is.
I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work?
They
I
do.
don't think the power's on in this place.
Well, we have an old fuse, so let's go do that. The graffiti spirals into itself. Trying to follow it makes your eyes water. Ghosty goo! We need, what's his face? I forget what his name is. I forget what the guy's name is. Like, with the little ghost girl. I forget. Was that,
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
Harmless?
Yeah. They can't exactly do anything, can they?
They have no physical form. We cannot interact with them, nor they with us. It is best to leave them be.
Shouldn't we try and help it?
40 years ago, I would have joined you. But Mandana's right. There's nothing we can do for them.
Death is part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
Okay.
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over. I have no idea. Can't see a damn thing.
Huh.
Do these drawings on the wall mean
Isn't there a
anything to you,
fuse box
Mandana?
somewhere?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of
I thought there
reverence.
was. Oh, there's a light switch behind her. But I can't do anything with that.
Yes.
You should conceal that weapon better. You could get arrested.
You need not worry. I will not get arrested. The very idea is so, well, pardon the term, but so mundane.
Yeah, I don't really care about all that. So let's go down here. Hi.
She's lost in her own world. Maybe we should just leave her.
Again, it feels like the music is really loud compared to everything else, and I don't know why. Because I can barely hear any of the any of the effects or anything. Sorry. It's like if I'm like messing with the audio a lot, I apologize. It's not intentional or anything. I just want it to be like loud enough to hear, but also not be overwhelmed, because I'm getting overwhelmed right now. This picture, it's of you, isn't it?
Where did you get that?
We're trying to learn what happened at the Village Eye.
Village Eye? I know what you're talking about.
That is an obvious lie.
Do I look like I care? Just leave me alone. I might not look it, but I'm fine. Tell everyone that Wendy is fine. I don't need to come out here and... Wait, it's you, isn't it? You've come back.
Come back? From where?
No, you don't. You almost fooled me, but I can tell. You're the master.
No, Wendy, you've got me confused with someone else.
You really think I'm stupid, don't you? You've done something to your face. You've changed it somehow, but I can tell. It's you.
Curious. She can see past the veil. She must be void touched.
What touched?
Void touched. It means...
I don't give a crap what it means. And I don't give a crap about you either, master. Just leave me alone. I already know you're good at that.
Wendy, can you tell me what happened at the Village Eye building?
Why should I?
You seem really troubled. Telling me might help you feel better.
Right. And I'll bare my soul to you because you obviously care so much. You left us. You don't care about anything. So get out of here. Take your new followers and go.
Wait, followers?
You heard me.
I've lost my memory. I don't remember anything about you or anyone else.
You... what? You're serious, aren't you? You didn't just leave us. You forgot about us.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but yes.
We are trying to piece together what happened. Can you help us?
No, it's done. It's over. If you've forgotten about it, then maybe I can too. Just leave me alone.
You said I left you. What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? You left. Left us to fend for ourselves, and it all went to shit. Me, I'm back where I started. Others aren't so lucky.
Others? What others?
You never cared, did you? All that time. I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it.
There's a ghost in the Village Eye building.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't talk about it. Don't even think about it. Just don't.
Who is the guy in the picture with you?
You really don't remember anything, do you? You've even forgotten Jordan, your precious protege. Well, he's gone. No thanks to you.
Can you tell me about him?
He and I were a thing, kind of. I don't know. We're nothing anymore. He's gone. He left soon after you. He's probably dead. Not that you care.
Okay.
Please, don't come back.
Huh. Okay. So... Huh.
Just so we are clear, we are not calling you master.
Right.
Are you lifting with your knees?
Yes. Racing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
You
At
can't
least the rain is washing
do
away
anything
most of
with
the
this
snow.
right now, right? Because this is... Actually, I can use you here.
Eli Beckett, mage, accountant, and plumber. And sometimes all three.
Need a key. Of course I do. Huh. Alright. Like, there's a light switch down there, but I can't get to it because Mandana is standing in the way of it.
What? Where are you? What?
Yes.
That veil that's on us, is that why nobody can see your sword?
You catch on quick. As long as I keep it sheathed, mundane society will take no notice of it.
What do you know about this area?
You call this neighborhood the village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell on the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust.
Any ideas what we should do next?
A light source is needed. This is obvious.
Yeah, but where do I put the fuse? I feel like there should be a fuse box somewhere. Could I ask you about ghosts?
I admit to not knowing much about the subject. Eli has made a study of them. I would recommend asking him. Agreed.
There we go.
That's weird. Come on.
Is there a problem?
The darkness, it's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
Like, for some reason I was like, oh, like, I don't think that he's gonna be able to light the source, but that makes sense. Alright. There we go.
Color me gobsmacked.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is.
Gross.
Well, this just got a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe. The cause of death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
Look, there were wounds along his neck.
You are correct. Blade wounds. They are difficult to see with all this growth in the way. You have a good eye.
So this guy was murdered by a person.
It appears so.
He's covered in moss.
Yes. This room has quite an abundance of forest life. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved. Or at least your demon self was.
You don't remember anything. No other visions spring to mind.
I'm sorry, I wish I could be more help.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery.
Ghosty goo. Hi.
It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
Woo!
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be.
Yeah, I have to come back. Okay, let's go in here real quick. Computer's
This wall
on
drawing
now.
means nothing to me. Eli?
Journal. I don't have the password. Okay. There has to be something to do with her. But what is my question? Because I can't ask her about anything else.
He's gone. Not that you can. Please.
So obviously it has to do with Jordan and Wendy, but I forget what the password is. It's like, is it just Jordan Wendy? Wendy Jordan? I'm not entirely sure. Like, Jordan loves Wendy? I'm not entirely sure. It'd be great if you cannot just walk all the way across the screen. Let's go see if I can get through here.
Evening, sir.
Do you know anything about the Village Eye building?
They went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though.
So you saw nothing illegal going on at the Village Eye?
Nothing we could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list.
I better get going.
I don't blame you.
Can I not get back there right now? Okay.
Eli, you are scratching the buttons of your codec.
So there's no other like identification or anything, so I have to base it off of the names. I don't know, I'm just trying everything.
What do you need?
Why are you staying so dry?
Ancient fire mage secret. Well, no, not really. I just make the water evaporate before it hits me. It's a simple trick, but handy on nights like this. We got the power working at least.
Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what the password is. I have to assume it's like it has to do with the names, right? Nope, didn't think so. Maybe it's the other way around. Nope. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't exactly know what. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking up to see. Oh, it's just Wendy. That's why. For some reason I thought it was something else, but no. Okay, sorry. Entry 1. Master says I should start this journal explaining who I am and how I got here. My name is Jordan. 3 months ago, I was fired from my job at a crappy electronics store. 2 weeks ago, my landlord evicted me because I couldn't pay the rent. I was on the street, in the middle of this brutal winter. The homeless shelter was completely full. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Master found me. He brought me here. He gave me clothes and warm food and this laptop. He insists I keep a journal of my experiences here. He also says I should call him Master. That's fine, I don't care. I am safe here and I'm not leaving. Heck, if this keeps me alive, I'll call him God. Entry 2. The Master brought a few more people in. They are all homeless like me. They are all sick. This old guy has lung cancer so bad he is coughing up blood. There's this girl named Wendy who looks to be in incredible pain. Me? I'm still cold. It's so hard for me to get warm, but at least I'm not dying. Entry 3. Master brought us downstairs. There's a tree growing up through the floor. A tree! Master said that it is an altar of life, and it will protect us and heal us if we do the same. He will teach us how. All we have to do is let him cut us and we bleed on the altar. Oh my god, the energy. Oh man, it's incredible. I am warm, so warm. It feels so good. Entry 5. I have never felt this good. The cold has completely left my body. The old guy's cough is gone. He's even breathing normally, and Wendy is walking around without any pain. Praise the Master. Entry 6. There are 7 of us now. Master has been cutting us every few weeks. It seems crazy, but we heal up right away and we're healthy. That's the important thing. Praise the Master. I would be dead if it wasn't for him. We all would. Entry 7. Merry Christmas. The tree is growing. There's grass on the floor of the basement. It's concrete. With the Master, anything is possible. Entry 8. The Master needs to leave for a while, and now I'm being put in charge. Me, in charge. I am so honored. Maybe I should password protect this laptop since I'm so important now? Entry 9. It's nice having my privacy, but it's kind of lonely in here. I asked Wendy if she would stay the night with me. She said yes. Entry 10. I cut the old guy. He bled like crazy. He didn't heal. I had to run out for bandages. Thank God he's okay. Entry 11. It's freezing in here. I turned the radio up full blast. It does nothing. Entry 12. Wendy is limping. The old guy is coughing. I can't stop shivering. The ritual doesn't work anymore. Master, where are you? You've been gone for almost 2 months. Entry 13. Can barely feel the keys. Hands are numb. I can't help these people anymore. I can't help myself. Entry 14. I have to leave. I am sorry, Master. I can't do it. Putting Wendy in charge. I'm sorry.
Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
So how do we stop it?
That is the question, is it not?
We know what happened, just not how. If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, Master left, which means that only you, or rather your demon, could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual.
Let's get to it.
After you.
Tree stump grows out of solid concrete. Its surface is covered in... Is that blood?
I am not you.
Okay, sorry. Maybe I have to go talk to Wendy again. Let's go see if she has anything new to say. Probably not, but who knows. We read Jordan's journal.
Shit. I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, Master?
Whatever you think I did, I did. It wasn't me.
Oh, really? Then who taught us those blood rituals? Because it sure wasn't the Tooth Fairy. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. And you'd say those words, and we'd heal. Better, stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good.
So what happened after your master left?
You're talking like you were separate people. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. But whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse.
Why did he put you in charge?
He left me. He trusted me to do the right thing and do right by everyone. I didn't expect I would... I cut with a knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man in the basement. You took the blood ritual too far.
It was an accident, I swear.
I saw the wounds on the body. That was no accident.
Look, we were dying. All of us. A few splashes of blood on the altar wasn't doing the job anymore. So I thought...
You thought you would kill an innocent man.
It wasn't like that. He was almost dead anyway. He had a few days to live at most. So we thought... So yeah, we killed him. I killed him. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit, it came back.
It was horrible. We couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream.
So it drove you out?
Yes. And so I came here. I don't want to be around people anymore.
There's a guy literally right next to you.
Truth.
You believe me? Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
There's no point in lying anymore, is there? The Master here was just as much involved as me. And something tells me you aren't going to turn him in.
Where's that knife now?
You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance.
You said you needed healing. What was wrong with you?
Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now.
Sewer duty?
You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting. You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel.
Where's the key to the sewer control panel?
Serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel.
There we go.
Behind one of the pipes.
We're gonna fix this, don't worry.
Don't do me any favors. This mess is yours, Master. Do whatever you like.
Goodbye, Wendy, and good luck.
If I was lucky, I never would have met you in the first place.
Okay, now I go
She
down
threw a
there.
knife down a storm drain. Damn it. I can't blame her, but damn it. Magically imbued tools take weeks to make. I really hope to study it.
I mean, there's no reason why you can't get it back, though. Are these the pipes Wendy was referring to? Probably. There we go.
Looks like Wendy was right.
And then I put this here.
Turn it on! For the love of God, turn it back on!
We're just here to talk.
Wait, Master? Master! Master, is that you?
Maybe I was once, but I'm not anymore.
No, you just can't leave me. Not again. Not yet. Please. I know. I failed you. I couldn't leave them. I was too weak. I tried so hard, but it was just too much.
You're Jordan, aren't you?
I was, yes. But I'm not sure who I am anymore. Do you remember, Master? How you found me? Frozen, half to death on the street? I almost died. You saved me. You healed me. Brought me back from certain death.
It wasn't really me, it was the demon who possessed me.
That was no demon. It was you. You were so kind. You showed me how to heal. We were going to heal the entire city. But I couldn't do it without you. When you left, the power left too. The chill, the cold, it came back. I couldn't stop it. It just got worse and worse. I couldn't heal myself, let alone anyone else, so I left. I had to find something, anything that could help me get warm again.
It looks like you found it.
I know! You warned me that spell was dangerous. I didn't listen. But I was so desperate. I was freezing to death. The bed in that homeless shelter wasn't warm enough. You taught me a spell that would let warmth into my heart. So I spoke it. Then this happened?
You were inside the homeless shelter when you cast the spell?
Yes. They were the only ones who would take me in.
No, you misunderstand. The shelter burned to the ground.
Was anyone hurt?
Yes, Jordan, people were hurt.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Help me, Master. I know I don't deserve it, but please, help me before I hurt anyone else.
I have some questions first.
Anything you want.
A knife was tossed down here. Have you seen it?
The knife? You mean your knife? Yes, I saw it fall down here. I took it. I hid it, just in case you ever came back.
Could you get it for us? I'd love to study it.
I suppose. After you help me?
We spoke to Wendy.
I didn't want to leave them. Wendy, least of all. She leads them now. She's keeping them all safe.
Wendy killed someone on the altar.
She what? Why would she do that?
Standard escalation. More blood, more power.
I want this to end. Please, just let it all end.
Why can't you get that knife for us now?
Master, this is all too much. I served you, faithfully, and you left when I needed you the most. How do I know you won't leave again? Cure me? Help me? Do that and I will get the knife for you gladly.
We would really like that knife.
I understand that, Master, and I am truly sorry. Help me find a way to cure me. Anything at all. Then I will return your knife.
Eli, can you do anything to help him?
I've been trying, but the fire is different. It's self-generated, self-sustaining. Even submerging himself in water couldn't snuff him out. I've never seen anything like it. I need to know more about his condition before I can even attempt a cure.
We'll be back.
Thank you, Master.
So...
Don't need to do that again.
Don't know what I...
Okay.
Poor guy.
Maybe you have something new to say? Probably not. We, found Jordan.
Don't care. I want nothing to do with him. And you can tell him that. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, but it's not gonna involve him. Or any of them. Or you.
Maybe you could join up with
Let me
us.
become your precious follower again. That chance.
You misunderstand. Your experiences have left you void-touched. You can see what others cannot. You have taken a wrong path for certain, but you could be useful to our cause. Find a place. Redeem yourself, perhaps.
You say that like it's easy.
Believe me, it's not.
Well, thanks, but no thanks. I'm done. Whatever all this crap is, I'm done.
Very well. We will respect your decision.
If I...
Alrighty then. Oh, I need to go into the building. Into the homeless shelter.
Evenings.
Is there any chance I could take a look around back there?
No. In case it wasn't clear, this is a crime scene, which means stay back.
You need to let me back there.
Oh, really? Give me one reason.
Because I'm a detective with the NYPD.
So you are. You're with the Staten Island precinct? What brings you out here?
We're tracking down a serial arsonist.
Really? This is the first time I've heard of it, but nobody ever tells me anything. You think this building was torched by the same guy?
Yes, we won't take long, I promise.
Take as long as you need. I'm not exactly going anywhere. Besides,
There we
all
go.
yours, sir.
There we go.
Interesting. That officer believed in your authority without question.
He was a cop. It's in his voice, his stance. You can't exactly fake that.
That is not in dispute. You certainly have a gift for command. We will discuss this later. Let us find what we came for.
Come on, melt!
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. It's just something inside is fighting back. There!
Nicely done.
That's me, Eli Beckett, enemy of ice.
Horrifying. Guy in a giant ice block.
Well, that's definitely our cold source, all right.
No!
Now that it's out of the open air, the warm rain is coming down. I should be able to... Jesus! Look at that. Not a burn mark on him.
The ice protected him from the fire?
It also froze him to death, but if you want to get technical, sure. It protected him from the fire.
Does his body look familiar to you?
Maybe. It's hard to tell, you know, with all the frostbite and things.
I admit, he does look slightly recognizable, but as to who, I cannot say. The more I look at him, the more familiar his face becomes. Do you recognize him, Eli?
No, but you're right. He is familiar. Why can't I remember?
This is Jordan, isn't it?
I think it is. It's definitely the same guy in that picture you got.
The evidence is undeniable. Jordan sought a way to remove the cold invading his body. It appears he failed.
But how?
He already told us. He cast a spell. A foolish, foolish spell. His soul transmuted, escaped his body, and became something else. He is alive, just no longer human.
He's become a fire elemental. A spirit bound to a body of flame.
Can't we reverse it?
No, we can't. And even if we could, his human body is dead. There's nothing for him to go back to.
Regardless, we cannot allow a fire elemental to run loose in the city sewers.
Oh, we definitely can. Let's go back and ask him nicely to leave, I guess.
Stranger things have happened. But yeah, talking it over is the way to go. We should hear Jordan out before deciding anything anyway.
Right, let's go.
Hope you found everything you needed, sir.
I did, thank you. Okay, you don't need to walk all the way across the screen just to go down.
Master?
We went to the shelter, Jordan.
You did? What did you find?
You froze to death in the shelter.
What? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So, there's no cure?
Oh, no. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this? Forever?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master! You should have left me to die!
So about that knife.
No! You said you'd help me! I don't care if I'm dead! There has to be a way to end this!
Well, we do have one option. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel fire. Given enough time, I can remove the
No.
fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you are proposing,
Will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
it will feel like being skinned alive.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it.
Are you sure this is the only option?
No, no, it is not. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another way.
Another way?
There are others of your kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How
What's
do you
wrong with the
propose to
void?
get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there for life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
You should go across the void. You'll be happier there.
Yes, yes, Master, you are right. Maybe this is what was meant to be. Maybe you saved me that night for this very reason. Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension. Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
I'm trying to make sure every one of these like characters
I guess
survive.
He's on his way by now. Off to his new life, assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing?
He has a chance out there, more than he would here.
A chance is better than nothing? Maybe. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being, I couldn't take it. You know that much.
Jordan's not human anymore.
His soul is still human. His mind is still human. I'm not him, so what do I know? I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void.
So he can't ever come back?
No, nor should he. He posed a danger to this city, the entire world. At the very least, he is out of harm's way. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he
Please
left.
tell me I didn't just screw that up.
That's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.
Okay, good. I did it right. Okay. Let's save it. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there for now because I feel like that's enough progress for one day. Plus it's getting late. But I really enjoy this game. It's probably in my top 5 games that I've at least played for the channel. I don't know if it's in my top 5 games overall. It's like I think when I first played this, like I had like in the description, it's like, oh, this is one of my favorite games of all time. But I think it might have changed over time. It probably still is in my top 10, but I'm not entirely sure. It's like I'm planning on doing like a full-on like top 10, my top 10 favorite video games of all time. Eventually, anyways. I don't know when I'll get around to it. Maybe someday, soon. Probably after I get to like after the end of the second year of daily uploads. Because once I reach June 8th, I'm done with daily uploads. It's not worth it, but I'm still gonna try to at least get these episodes out. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably get to this again like tomorrow or later on this week because I need to catch up on stuff. But stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.